So, Prophet Emmanuel Makandiwa, my brother from another mother, is going to give away 1 million US dollars to any prophet, keyword, any prophet in Zimbabwe, to any prophet. And it's not only exclusive to prophets, it's also inclusive of witch doctors, it's inclusive of native doctors, traditional healers, or any sort of sangoma that you can find in the land of Zimbabwe. They might stand a chance to win 1 million US dollars. Before I go any further, I want you to do the calculations. I don't know your currency or where you're watching me from, but 1 million US dollars, it's a lot of money. It can change one's life. And the prophet, Emmanuel Makandiwa, is willing to give it away. On one condition: that prophet or that sangoma or that native doctor or that witch doctor has to prove his worth.
Okay, if anyone can prophesy, or if there's a witch doctor who can see, who gets to hear things from demons,
right?
yes,
toronga munogona kuuya pano musi wesande
can arrange that you come here on
handisi
Sunday.
kunamatirana
We're not praying for each
handite
other.
zvinhu zviri difficult ndoisa chinhu muhomwe
I'll put something in my pocket.
anenge andiudza kuti chii
The one who can tell me what is in my pocket.
ndiri kunobhorowa 1 million
I will
US
go and
dollars
borrow 1 million.
1 million
1 million.
pamberi pevanhu panapa
And in
tosainirana
front of all these people, we sign an agreement. Wait, hold on.
muri kuti kune ehe muri kuti kune mweya
Because you are saying
kune
that
vanoudzwa zvinhu namadhimoni nevanoprofita
And they hear from demons, okay.
toita handina mari iyoyo bandiri kuti
I don't have that money, but I'm saying
tinosainirana unondisungisa unondisuwa
we'll sign an agreement where you can
handisi
sue
kuita
me.
zviri handisi kuda zita rani kana
I
chii
don't
kana
want anything
chii
difficult, no names or anything like that.
ndinoya pana ndokuti ndine chii muhomwe mangu
I'll
umu
stand here and say what is in my pocket.
wooneswa nemweya
And the spirit that
whether
shows
uri
will show
false
you.
prophet kana uri muprofita wechokwadi
Whether you're
vomukana
false or
wako
true
wokusunguka
prophet, this is
which
your
means va 1
opportunity to
million
rise.
uchatenga stand yechechi
Because on 1 million you buy a stand for the church.
yes
PA system.
I'm ready
Yes, that's right.
I'm ready
I'm ready.
I'm ready haisi joke iyi
I'm not joking.
handina kuti profita zviri kuamerica ndati muhomwe
I didn't say prophesy about
ijira
America.
chete
I'm saying just in my pocket. It's just this piece of
hongo
fabric.
nditi prophet mune chakati
And you just say, prophet, there's such and such in your pockets.
unosaina vanhu vakatarisa panapa
We'll sign this agreement as people are watching.
1 million ndonoikwereta ndokupa
I'll go and borrow 1 million.
ndopa
and I'll give it
uchaona
to you.
kuti zvauri kunyeperwa iwewe kunzi vanhu vanoona kunzoko
And that's why you see that the
ndiri kudedza
lies,
chero n'anga inoona
even if a witch
iri
doctor
kuda
would
1 million
say, they'll definitely want 1 million.
muzimbabwe yese
In the entirety
kana
of
ari
Zimbabwe.
kunigeria ndomuflya ngau
Even if he's in Nigeria, you can fly him in, let him come.
garai pasi
Take your seats.
The conditions are fair. Okay, anyone who's against Makandiwa on this one, they need to be born again. If you're a true child of God, you must all be rooting behind Makandiwa. I really don't understand why prophets in Zimbabwe have all risen up, challenging him, calling him names. This. But what the challenge or what he's doing now is what we have been doing all along. We just want to see the demonstration of power, the demonstration of the prophetic. Your prophets have given countless prophecies. They have claimed to have seen that, to have seen this, that, and what. But we have not all been able to prove it. So Makandiwa has not only asked them to prove their power or their gift of the prophetic, there's some cherry on the top. 1 million US dollars. So now I'm calling out Prophet Uber Angel. And who are the other charlatans in Zion? Walter Magaya. Who else? There are quite a lot who claim to prophesy, who claim to hear from God, who claim to be seeing things in the spirit. And I'm hoping the first in line on this challenge is Prophet Ubed. These two are brothers, they are brothers from another mother. And Prophet Ruben Angel has been seeing quite a lot of things in the realms of the spirit. He has been predicting football matches, etc., presidential elections, and making some huge prophetic declarations. And now we have Emmanuel, his brother, saying, listen, I'm not going to ask anyone to predict any football match. I'm not going to ask anyone to predict the names of my people, or the names of anyone, or the history of anyone, or the ID number, the cell phone number, the banking number, details, or anything. He just wants people to predict or to prophesy what will be in his pocket. So Makandiwa is going to take an object. I don't know what it will be, but it will definitely be something. It can be anything. It can be a mouse. It can be, he can take a keyboard, a mouse, and put it in his pocket and just hold it in there. He might not even hold it. He might just drop it into his pockets and line up the prophetic generals. And whoever amongst the generals succeed in telling what is in Makandiwa's pocket will walk away with $1 million US. Okay, the question that I have is, why are you people against Makandiwa on this one? Why? Give me a good reason why you're against him. He's just asking you to come and show the world that you are the greatest in the prophetic. He's not testing the power of God. No, let's not be religious about this challenge. My prophet's in him, and he has extended the offer to some in Nigeria. He has extended the offer to some in Ghana or even in South Africa. We have another charlatan in South Africa called David, which I hope he shows up for this particular one, to just go and prove it to the world that they can actually see in the realms of the spirit. There's nothing wrong with that. The prophetic must be tested. And Emmanuel Makandiwa is willing to prove it to you people, that these men who claim to see things can't see nothing. On this one, come on, let's not be criticizing him. For what? What has he done wrong? He's doing this for us, for the church of God, for the body of Christ. Should we not be rooting behind him and saying, yes, man, go for it, bring them, invite them? And if there's one who can prove the prophetic on the day to come, is it on Sunday? I think so. Then that person will be our prophet of the generation. And I say this unto you, I'll also submit to that prophet. I'll call him the mighty prophet of God. Remember, I've also told you, I've been telling you this. This has been my mantra over the years, that there is no prophet in our generation. The last prophet was John the Baptist. Well, if you disagree with me and Makandiwa at this time, at this stage, me and Makandiwa, we are on the same side on this one. So if you disagree with us, me and my brother from another mother, come on. We are waiting for you on Sunday. I'm also going to get my flight ticket. I should be there in that service so that I also witness firsthand who is going to predict what to be in Makandiwa's pocket. The first one to actually get it right, I'm going to walk out of that service with him and I'll submit to him. Myself, I'll come here and I'll endorse a spiritual father who would have seen what... Listen, even your native doctors, your sangomas, those ones who claim to see in the spirit, send this video to them or that clip to them so that they also go for this challenge. We are looking for a prophet in our generation. And this is the time that the prophet reveals himself to the world. I have been saying there's no prophet in our generation. There's no prophet in our generation. And you've been saying that I don't understand things of the spirit. And I thank God, the men like Makandiwa who understands things of the spirit has given your spiritual fathers a chance to prove that they see in the realms of the spirit. So please, let's support Makandiwa on this one. Makandiwa, I stand with you. I stand with you, my brother. Come Sunday. I can't wait. Honestly, I can't wait for that day to come. There are many prophets in Zim, and I can't wait to see them lining up to showcase their abilities. If this day goes by and none of them show up, or if they actually show up and they fail to prove the prophetic, then I hope this will be an opportunity for us to conclude. We don't want any arguments after that. We do not want any arguments after that. We should conclude, we should reach our verdict that there is no prophet in our generation. The last was John the Baptist. And if you have some in Nigeria who also see in the realms of the spirit, invite them. Makandiwa even said that he's going to pay for their flight tickets. So if you have your generals of God in Nigeria who see in the realms of the spirit, please make them reach out to Makandiwa's team so that their flights can be sorted out, because we want to see them there. May all roads lead to UFIC on Sunday. And this is an opportunity for us to conclude this matter, to put an end to this debate, to settle this argument of prophets in our generation. After this, anyone who calls himself a prophet again, anyone who calls himself a prophet again and does not show up for this challenge, then we'll come for you, my friend, and we'll give you hot slaps. We don't want to see any prophetic title anywhere. We don't want to hear anyone claiming to be a prophetic general. This is the chance. This is a chance to go and prove your worth. It's a win-win. You get it right, you predict right, you prophesy correctly, you walk away with $1 million. An amount of money that most of you have struggled or have not yet even had in your entire lives, in your careers as prophets. So we can't be against Makandiwa on this one. We stand with you, Emmanuel. We are with you, brother. Let Sunday come. We can't wait to write history of the prophetic after Sunday. Until then, we wait.